Alright, my fellow agents, welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and today, my friends, I wanted to pass along the friendly reminder that right now we got a bunch of good shit going on in the game. We have the, Golden Bullet Global Event, we've got the Event Pass, we also have stretch goals going on, which means it's one of the best times to farm for certain exclusive items. So in today's video, I want to give you a quick breakdown of everything going on, answer some of the questions you've sent the channel, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so first of all, in order to have access to the Stretch Goals event, you need to be at level 100 in your season. If you are not, you will not have access to the different rewards you can earn. There was a 5-time Season XP event going on last week. I talked about that, and thankfully there's a double Season XP going on right now. And once you get to level 100, you will then be able to scroll down in your Season Pass reward track and you're going to see the following page. Now the caches most people are trying to target are the Stretch Goals caches. There are also Prestige Stretch Goals caches. They're going to be the green ones. These can contain those exclusive items that a lot of players are still trying to get. And if you want a list of the full breakdown of the percentages of getting certain items and what those items are, I will leave a link to all of the notes in the video description down below. Alright, so with that being said, let's now make our way to the events timeline, go over a few details really quick. I just mentioned the fact that the double Season XP event is currently going on in the game. You do not need to activate that. It is automatically turned on. That is good for 100 levels. And today also marks the start of the Golden Bullet Global event. This is easily one of the most popular ones in the game because you're so powerful. Like, it's really badass. I'll show you some gameplay and give you a quick breakdown of how the event works in a moment. Now, as far as this event is concerned, this is something that needs to be activated. You can see in the bottom left corner, it says activate. Once you turn it on, you will see a clear indication of once this thing is going. Always remember, you can turn this thing on or off anytime you want, but also keep in mind that if you want to earn the stars, which are the currency you're going to use at the global event vendor to buy different caches, the event needs to be turned on because you will not earn any stars if it's turned off, regardless of how many challenges you complete or shade levels that you gain. Last but not least, my friends, I want to talk about some of the best ways to farm for that Season Pass XP, which is how you're going to earn those Stretch Goals rewards. Usual suspects, you know what I mean, as far as the farming methods are concerned. You have your weekly scouts if you happen to have any remaining. That is going to give you a ton of that Season Pass XP. You also have your journey mission if you have any of those. And for me, honestly, I just really run priority objectives nonstop. In my opinion, it's one of the most efficient ways to farm. And if you have any recommendations you want to pass along to other players, please let me know in the comment section down below. That is going to do it for this video, my friends. Now at this point, we're going to cut to some gameplay footage. I will talk about exactly how the Golden Bullet Global event works. I'll show you some farming methods in regard to the Season Pass XP as well. That's all I got for this thing. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible continued support. Please let me know of any other questions you have I did not address. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone. Hello once again, my fellow agents. I hope you're doing well on this fine day. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about how the Golden Bullet Global event works. It is very simple. When the event is turned on, you're going to be running around the open world. You're going to see NPCs with that yellow bar forming above their head. Now, when you take them out, that is when you receive the Golden Bullet, and with that, you're going to get some extra rate of fire, weapon damage increase, you're going to get an instant reload, just a bunch of really good shit that makes this game incredibly fun to play. Two more details I want to mention really quick in regard to the event. First of all is when you have the Golden Bullet and you take out an NPC, that is going to refresh the Golden Bullet. So if you're chain killing enemies, you are just ripping through content left and right. Secondly, remember that the NPCs, if they happen to form the Golden Bullet and they shoot you, you're going to feel that. So again, you need to make sure you keep your head on a swivel. Now at this point, I want to circle back to the double Season XP event going on because this is going to apply to your first 100 levels during the Stretch Goals event, which is absolutely fantastic. And as far as farming for that Season XP is concerned, I failed to mention this earlier, but you want to check your daily and weekly projects because those can net you a ton of that XP incredibly fast. You'll see here in a second, I did the weekly shade requisition project. You just donate some stuff. I gained 2 levels in like 10 seconds. So again, make sure you check those out, my friends. That's all I got for this video. Please let me know of any other questions you have I didn't address, and I will get back to you in the next day or so. Yeah, I do want to apologize or just, reference the fact that I have not been the best at responding to people in the comment section of the videos. I'm going to take a few hours today and tomorrow, try to play catch up. So if I have not responded to you, that's why, my friends. It's just a busy time. This is a one-man show. You know what I mean? Anyway. Have Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. And I will see you in the next one.